Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now this time it is not a mod showcase video or a showcase video of any kind. This is Escape from Mars. If you're not familiar with Escape from Mars, it's a little scenario where you're crash landed with very limited resources and you need to escape, but there are multiple different endings. One of them is a station in the sky for you to go to. Now you might be thinking to yourself, but that sounds really easy, I could just attach a bunch of thrusters onto a chair and just like fly up there. Well no, in this scenario if I open up the build panel, you'll notice that there are several blocks missing, such as the thrusters. Now you can't do that because you need to go and hack a terminal. By hacking I mean you stand in front of a programmable block and you get a little meter that slowly goes up to 100% and then you unlock a new technology. This is so you're limited and can't just go straight to the ending, and it also means that you can't just make yourself super overpowered at the beginning and you're forced to scavenge. And that is another thing, there is no resources on the ground around you. You have to actually go to enemy bases and stuff to actually gather up resources. So we've got a tool locker over here. Just gonna grab these. In fact, I don't need that. To make myself some new little tools. So I put that on my bar, put that on my bar, like so. So what I need to do is head over to the base in the distance over there, and that should give me a blueprint, but it is going to be very heavily armoured, so I need to actually make myself a little base. Now it does not matter if you die in this scenario, it only matters if you die and you cannot respawn. So if the medical bay is destroyed and you died, that's it, game over. But you can die and respawn as much as you want. So what I need to do at the moment is to build some kind of vehicle in order to get myself over to that base in the distance. So I'm going to withdraw all these materials like so. It's very handy they've done this, and I'm going to build myself a little Jeep. This is how I make small block vehicles. If I don't have a rotor to put on the ground, you build a little cross. Get rid of them. Don't need them anymore. Oh yeah. You build a little cross on the floor, like so, extend it a little bit, and now you have a little platform to build off. So I can now use the center to then build up. I will need to use my jetpack, unfortunately. Oxygen and hydrogen is a very big problem in this scenario, because where I'm going to head to next is over there. That'll unlock a few bits of technology for me, but most importantly, it's like the only source of ice. Yes. So I need to stock up there, and we'll probably have to make several trips back in order to make sure I don't die from lack of oxygen. So I think that'll do. They're only like one steel block each. So I'm just gonna finalize this. Like so. There's gonna be a lot of destroying buildings and that. I know when me and my friends have played a little bit of this before, we had to completely destroy an enemy base right from the very tippy top to the ground for all the resources, because steel plates can be a bit of an iffy problem. So I'm just gonna go around here, put 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. Oopsie, didn't want that there. Put that there, get rid of that. Gonna put this slightly lower. Let's make you one of these, one of them, just to make sure the actual base of the vehicle is nowhere near the ground. Just gonna, actually that's the point. Why don't I just use this fancy thing that I completely forgot about? So if I now go, oh, I don't think I can put mirror on. Oh, that's a shame. I only found that out recently that you can put mirror on large ships. It makes a hell of a difference building them. I've always been building them using like the plain field or just single blocks at a time, but yeah, that makes a big difference. So I can put now a wheel. I always forget which way these go. Like that. Like that. Like that. And then like that. So there, the wheel's done. Just build these up. This is why they left that material in that cargo container, because they want you to build a small rover, so they give you enough for 4 wheels and I think a solar panel. Although I might be mistaken with that bit. So I'm just going to repair this, repair that. Like so. I will like properly armor this up later on, although like I said, this just needs to be done to get over to the cave And once I'm at the cave, I shall build a much bigger rover to be as a mobile base. The only problem is handling drones, because, yeah. So I now have power, I have 600 rounds, it's time to go. So I want to be very careful here. If this blows up, it's basically start over. And I need to be very careful approaching the enemy base. I don't want to alert them, because there's going to be traps. What is that over there? There is an air base, fairly close by. I think I'll just come up to this little hill over here. I can go a little bit closer, I feel. How's my vehicle doing? Quite well. Haven't taken any damage, considering its very bare-bone design. I think that hill there will probably be the stopping point. I'll leave myself sort of on the edge of that hill. Oh, that's a rock. Thank God. I mean, I could take materials from there, but whatever. So I'm going to leave myself. If I use third person. Actually, I want to try and stay in first person as much as possible. So I'm going to... I think that'll do here.
Detecting active computers around the mine. Be cautious of G-Corp security turrets.
I could pull a really sneaky one. And basically do that. Now what's it going to do? Although I really should get rid of the turret, because I'll need to move my vehicle closer so I can empty all the materials into it. But not having that turret there, well, having that turret there is going to be rather problematic. So I might just have to bite the bullets and go for it. I might be able to just, very sneakily... Oh, blast doors. These things are lovely. So much steel plates from blast doors. There we go. And where are I? There you are. I see you, turret. I just need to disable you. Hold still while I disable you. I mean, I could always just get my, There's the turret. There's the turret. There we go. That means now I can just get rid of this thing. Should be alright. Some of you. What are you? Are you a sensor? Camera. Better get rid of you. Don't want nobody spying on me. Like that. There we go. This is why you build a rover. So you can just easily put stuff in there to build. Now's the fun part. So you're a little table. I don't trust this chair. This chair has to go. I do know one thing, which is a helpful tip. Lights. Lights have reactors behind them. So if you were to destroy them, you get uranium and reactor components. If you can grind it, unfortunately. I couldn't grind that one. But right, I have been recording for a decent amount of time. I'm going to empty all my stuff into here. So this is Escape from Mars. I'll be continuing it on a later day. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back with another video at some point soon. Bye bye.